so welcome back to my channel. My name is Mrs. Ashley, and today we are doing another Fat Women Can series. And basically today we are talking about fat women can, or fat people can be glamorous, and we'll get into some examples right about now. Okay, so let's talk about fat women can be glamorous. Now, what I mean about this is that we can look a certain way. We can put on that makeup. We can learn to love ourselves for who we are and express that. We can put on that bodycon dress. I seen a video on Glamorous YouTube channel, and they had a bodycon dress for every single body type, and every single person had different outlooks. The skinniest person didn't love her body, and the person who had the biggest size loved her body in it. So there's different types of being glam. Now today I have what I consider glam. Now some people might consider this still nudes, still not glamorous enough. You know, glam, people think about either pinup or smoky eye. I think of glam as, you know, putting on what you feel good in or what you feel sexy in. So today I have this Forever 21 top. It is a, I don't know what you call this, but it has sleeves. It's a crop top. I'll insert my pictures, or if you've seen the thumbnail, you would see how it pulls together very, very nicely. And I pushed myself out of the comfort zone. However, I am still keeping within my comfort zone by adding the pink sweatshirt around my waist, because I'm still not confident enough, but I'm working on that in my I've seen a Instagram post by another model or influencer that I really adore and look up to, and she said, you know, I challenge you guys to put out your mantra. And she is I'll put her picture up here and her Instagram account here, because I don't know if she does YouTube or anything like that, but I do follow her on Instagram, and she is a person that I consider glam. Like her and Alexa Felice, if you haven't heard about her, and Ashley Graham, and I'll have all their pictures up of what I believe, when they're putting out their picture, what I see as they're being confident, they're being glam. They don't care what anybody else thinks, and they are really, really, really expressing their voice in the picture. Now, another person that I consider as a YouTuber, a very high up YouTuber that, you know, always goes glam and she always looks fabulous, is Learning to Be Fearless. She always has really nice skin. I know she's doing a little bit of Accutane because I watch her and everything, but she also she has really nice skin. She always puts her best foot forward. She always wears things that can be out of her comfort zone, but is also within what she likes to wear. Another one would be Loie Lane. She's a phenomenal YouTuber here, and she expresses glam through her clothing, or, you know, she is a fat woman that is glam. Another person is Sometimes Glam. She lives in Arizona. She goes back to in and out of LA and Arizona, and she's also a person who made a clothing line. So she made her channel based upon Sometimes Glam, but she based it off her clothing line, off of her body type, and to fit other body types that have the same problem, or, you know, she wants to cater to us. It's very inspirational to see so many glam women in the industry, and it was never heard of when I was growing up. I grew up very 90s, very Christina Aguilera came out, and Sync, Backstreet Boys is what I jammed to, Spice Girls, and every single picture you've seen on the magazines were, a certain body type, which was the skinny, thin body type. Not really much boobage. there was no shape. They very had similar, you know, bodies, very, very, very similar. And I used to be so jealous of that because I grew up so heavy, starting off my middle school at a size 16, 18 in women's. And that's what I am right now. The difference was I was in middle school and not a whole lot of people at that time were putting on clothing that actually looked good on my body. So my mom dressed me very casual, very covered up. I was covered up most of the time until she had put me into soccer. So she also, pushed me into being more healthy and living a more healthier lifestyle. And so she put me into soccer, and I went to soccer, and I lost the weight. And by high school, I was able to put on a little bit more risque clothing pieces. Not until my senior year is when I was like, okay, I am doing my thing. And then in my 20s, I did more of my thing, which was working out running 6 miles almost every other day, and drinking a lot of whey protein, not eating a whole lot, just kind of sticking to, diets and trends and everything like that. I was even on Hydroxycut at a very young age. Didn't tell my mom, but I was losing a ton of weight, and I also went on the Atkins diet, and I basically kind of starved myself. So these things that make us feel glamorous at the time, or sexy, it is not what we think in our minds. So right now I am trying, and I'm really doing a really good job by rewiring my thinking and putting positive energy into myself. And even though I don't have the features that I wish I could have, there are features that I still love about myself, like my face structure or how I put makeup on myself. I do it to make myself look a certain way, but also it makes me feel good. So there's nothing wrong with putting a little bit of makeup or a lot of makeup to help with your confidence. So with the stigma of, can fat girls or fat women or fat people be glamorous? Hell yeah. There's so many people that I know personally. There's her name's Alicia, and she is doing phenomenal. She just had surgery. I have been following her, and she's such an inspiration to not only the body positivity and her being so confident in her own skin, and by doing what she needs to do to feel and be healthy. I applaud her for every step that she's taken. I do need to learn a little bit more on that. And also, I know Bethany Summer. She is a phenomenal YouTuber. If you have a chance to check them all out, I'll have them all in the description down below. And she does inside the dressing rooms, and she's just phenomenal. And I really applaud her for where she came from and her body positivity movement as well. She looks beautiful. She rocks the short hair, and she's just really, really beautiful. They're really beautiful women. And yeah, so that is my series for today, and I hope you guys stick around for my next series next week. You don't want to miss it. It's every Friday. Please subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell notification button so you'll be notified of all my future videos, and I will see you in my next video. Like always, stay super sweet.